Hey, I need y'all help. Let me ask y'all a question. How many people, well, let me scratch that. How many of y'all wear a seatbelt when y'all get in the car? Let's take a minute. Think about that. Every time you get in the car, do you put on the seatbelt? Every time. You've never missed a car ride without a seatbelt. According to the CDC, about 78.7% of people in an accident wore a seatbelt. So I'm thinking, okay, 78.7%. That's pretty cool. So what about the 21.3% of people? What happened to them? All right. So I'm in that 21.3%. I don't wear a seatbelt. I don't think it actually saves lives, as people say, or as the law says. According to CDC, most people die, 70% of people die in the car crash if they do not have on a seatbelt. I don't think this is true because I've been in a car accident before. I was, 12 years old. We was riding down the street. Car came in, hit us from the median. Because I had on the seatbelt, I was in a coma with the breathing tube for 5 days. 5 days for having on a seatbelt. So I feel like it shouldn't be a law to have on a seatbelt. I think that people should have their own feeling, or they make their own decisions about if they wear a seatbelt or not. Don't you think? I mean, it's their lives, right? So it won't kill anybody else if they don't have on a seatbelt. So you mean to tell me that if I don't wear a seatbelt, I'm gonna kill you? No. I don't know why the law is like that. So I think that it should not be a law, or you should not get a ticket for not having on a seatbelt. Say I didn't have on a seatbelt, what would have happened? I flew out the car. Yeah, that's a possibility. But I would not have been in a coma. I feel like because I had on my seatbelt, it held me down. According to my doctor, if I would not have on that seatbelt, I probably would not have had head injury, which made me go into that coma. I was knocked out quick. My mom had her seatbelt. Her ribs was broken. She got thrown into the steering wheel. Me, I'm knocked out because I have on the seatbelt. Hit my head against the wall, all that. So I feel like you should not get a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. How many people agree? Do you agree? Well, if you don't, or if you do, I think that you should not get a ticket for not having on the seatbelt. Because why? It doesn't always save lives. Sometimes, but not always. So the person should be able to make their own decisions to if they wear a seatbelt or not. You think?